Next, we have the comeback of the year. Our first nomination is Mearshart versus Shabazian. You have Gerald Mearshart versus Edmund Shabazian. And this is a classic Gerald Mearshart fight. Classic Edmund Shabazian fight, too. Shabazian starts off the fight hot, rocks Mearshart over and over. He's much faster than him on the feet, like disgustingly faster than him on the feet. But he gets taken down. And he gets taken down and he gets exhausted. And Mearshart finds the submission. Second round, I believe. Easy dub for Mearshart. Not actually easy because he took a lot of punishment, but a classic victory and a classic comeback for Gerald Mearshart. Now, the next one is going to be Joe Pyfer versus Jack Hermanson. Joe Pyfer, everybody thought was going to just smoke everybody, run up to the top of middleweight. Jack Hermanson had other plans. Pyfer started out the fight very hot, jabbing and one-twoing and beating up Hermanson by being the much faster and bigger, more physically imposing fighter. And Hermanson won the last 3 rounds very cleanly with great technique, great movement around the ring, and finding his own takedowns there towards the end of the fight. Another classic veteran performance from Jack Hermanson, akin to that Mearshart performance to Shabazian. Next, you have Brian Ortega versus Yair Rodriguez. Yair was beating the shit out of Brian Ortega early in the fight, and Ortega started to come on strong in that second round and eventually found that finish in the third. And it was a beautiful comeback from Brian Ortega for somebody who was getting absolutely smoked by the much faster fighter early, to find those takedowns, slow down the pace of the fight, and cook Yair with his ground and pound and with that final submission attempt of the arm triangle. Definitely deserving of the nomination of Comeback of the Year. And last but not least, we have Shi Ming versus Feng Xiaonan again. I described this fight earlier in the pod, but I'll do it again. Feng had this girl dead to rights, man. She was landing her jab. She was the much taller, longer fighter. Shi Ming was like a plus 575, something like that. She was trying to get inside the whole fight and just getting stopped, by the jab, by the knees up the middle, by the uppercuts, by the front kicks. And she finally did get a takedown in that second round, got to the top position, was starting to do some work, and got swept and mounted and was just getting beat up on. And it was like, man, this girl, she can't grapple her, she can't strike her. What is she going to do? And what she did was knock her the fuck out. It was crazy, dude. Third round, she lands that right hand to the body. Feng drops her guard a bit. She feints it, throws up the right kick behind it, and absolutely deads her opponent. And Shi Ming gets her hand raised, and again, I thought she killed the girl. The girl was laying there for a long time. They had to get the stretcher. They went to commercial. They came back. They showed Shi Ming in the corner like this. And anytime you see a fighter look like that after they knock somebody out, you know it was a scary knockout because they're scared. They feel bad, and that's not a good sign. So they show her in that pose, and then they're like, oh, they're still tending to Feng. We are going to go back to commercial. They went to commercial twice. This girl was still knocked out. Insane comeback. It looked like she was out of the fight in every phase of the fight to get that knockout victory, that comeback victory in the third round. Absolutely deserving, and the winner of our Comeback of the Year for 2024. Congratulations, Shi Ming. You got it.